Here's a simple example of a visual board in accounting. You have the measures on the left, and then you have problems, issues, and conditions going towards the right to address. Again, there's no right way or wrong way to create a visual board. It's really important that the visual board shows the measures, shows the status of the work in a very simple, rational way. One other point that I wanted to make here is that it's important to create a real board that you have to go to every day, you have to write information on, even if it's just like on post-it notes here, versus some kind of Excel document. It's been proven that the more tactile a visual board is, the more people own it and understand it. Whereas if it's in Excel, it just seems to be like some other spreadsheet. Now I realize in today's world, some people may work virtually and some people may not always be in the office. So this is something you have to work through as you're building your daily lean management system. Check and adjust. The daily huddle. The idea behind the daily huddle is that it's a short meeting. It has a standard agenda. You like to hold the daily huddle around the visual board so the status is visible. And what I like to tell accounting processes is that your agenda is really about answering 5 basic questions every day when you look at performance. What is the target condition? What is the standard of performance that we wanted to achieve? What actually happened during the day? Do an initial root cause analysis. Why did this happen? Question 4. What will we do next? What is the initial response to either make an improvement or contain the problem? And when do we expect to see this response? It could be tomorrow, it might take a little while, but these are the 5 basic questions which need to be answered for every performance measure on the board. It's a quick, simple agenda. The meeting can last, 10, maybe 15 minutes at the most. You don't want your daily huddle to get into storytelling. You don't want it to really get into the exact problem solving. It might be, this is what we have to do. When are we going to do the problem solving? And I always like to say that the daily huddle is sort of like you only have to talk about the things that didn't go right. Now you can talk about the things that went right. Maybe understand why. But it's really about addressing problems and issues. And the one other point I want to make about the daily huddle is that you don't have to necessarily read everything that's on the board. People can see it. So just talk about these 5 questions for every performance measurement. Now let's look at and do